Tech investors take cover as stocks nosedive on Trump's tax bill. Mexico's chicken wing market has come home to roost, and Volkswagen launches the people's electric van. Hello and welcome to today's edition of Mexico News Network's Breaking News Business. I'm your host, Joseph Garza. Let's get down to the information. The U.S. Senate's successful passage of the massive GOP tax bill sent U.S. tech stocks reeling for several days as investors took cover from the fear of proposed tax cuts to the tech sector. Viewed as the stock market's foremost beacon of strength for much of 2017, tech companies have felt pressure as traders have sold out of expensive positions in order to finance purchases of lagging sectors, like financials and telecommunications. This dynamic was at play on Monday, with the more tech-heavy NASDAQ 100 index declining 0.4%, while the S&P 500 climbed 0.5%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average surged 1%. It mirrored price action on Friday when the NASDAQ dropped twice as much as the S&P 500, even after the latter dropped as much as 1.5% on an intraday basis. So why has tech become such a lightning rod for fluctuations as the stock market heads into a new volatility regime? First off, tech stocks have reached nearly unprecedented valuations. Second, the sector already has the third lowest tax rate out of any industry, according to data compiled by S&P Global. That means they're less likely to gain from a corporate tax cut, and investors are recognizing that by pulling money and allocating it elsewhere. The elite FANG contingency, consisting of Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and Google, has served as a microcosm for tech sector volatility over the last week. Last Wednesday, the group saw $60 billion in market value erased, the most in 5 years, before rallying 1% the following day. In other news, on November 10th, Wings Army opened its 163rd restaurant in Ciudad Obregón, Sonora. This keeps it in line with its average plan of 18 openings per year. The chain is an example of the way in which the sale of wings has become a juicy market in the country. While in 2013, 60 specialized companies operated in the business, currently they add up to 300, meaning that the market has quintupled. Among the main players are Wings Army, Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Las Alitas, whose markets are 20 to 35-year-olds. The recipe to attract these consumers includes the sale of alcoholic beverages, transmission of sporting events, live music, and an average ticket price that ranges from 160 to 180 pesos. Hugo Vela, president of the National Chamber of the Restaurant and Seasoned Food Industry, CANIRAC, explained that the number of specialized units in this product is growing at an average rate of 10%, encouraged by consumer demand. The expansion in the number of players was also reflected in the value of the wing industry in Mexico. According to Euromonitor International, between 2012 and 2016, revenues from this fast food segment increased by 22.6%, rising from US $639.2 million to 783.4. Moving on, Moya, the mobility services company of Volkswagen, has presented the electric van that will be used for its ride-pooling project. The company plans to provide the Uber pool-style service with its new vans in the German city of Hamburg in 2018. Passengers mark their starting point and desired destination in the shared app. An algorithm identifies passengers with similar destinations, calculates the best possible route, ensures the greatest use of the vehicle, and avoids diversions. The van has 6 leather seats for passengers, luggage space, LED reading lights, USB chargers, and Wi-Fi. The vehicle took 10 months for Moya and 2 divisions of Volkswagen to develop. It has a range of 300 kilometers and its battery can be charged to 80% in just 30 minutes, the firm claims. Moya was launched by Volkswagen in December 2016 with the aim of reducing traffic in cities and solving urban transportation problems. Throughout 2017, it has undertaken projects with partners in Finland and completed a test service with 30,000 trips in Hanover, Germany. And finally, let's turn to the markets. The USD MXN increased 0.0472 or 0.25% to 18.7997 on Wednesday, December 6th from 18.7525 in the previous trading session. Meanwhile, the IPC Mexico increased 301 points or 0.64% to 47,463 on Tuesday, December 5th from 47,161 in the previous trading session. Well, this was all for today. Thank you again for staying with us. I'm your host, Joseph Garza. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and of course, Google+. Log on to MexicoNewsNetwork.com for more information on Mexico and the world. Until next time.